All right, Hope. This is the world of Subnautica. Over there in the distance, you can see the emergency pod that I landed in. And over there is the wrecked remains of the ship that I crashed on. It's hard to tell, but if you go enough that way, there's an island. And if you go that way far enough, there is an island. But most of the stuff that needs to be done in this game needs to be done underwater. So let's go underneath. Here we are. So this area, I believe it's called the Safe Shallows. Relatively safe. There are things here that can kill you, but they are, for the most part, they stay out of your way. So for example, these manatee looking creatures, they're herbivores if I recall. Hold on. If I scan these guys. Oh, back up. But the one thing that's dangerous about them is those gas pods. And if you get too close to them, what they'll do is they'll release those pods and they'll explode and you'll die. Ooh. But if you manage to grab one, oh shit, fuck, shit, just like that. Oh my god. You can't see my health monitor, but it just suffered. And if the video quality on this looks a little wacky, it's because I literally have my camera pointed at the screen. I tried to figure out how to hook the TV monitor up to like my computer, but I think I need a different HDMI capture device. So this will have to do in the meantime. But trust it looks it looks better than what you see here because this is just like a recording of my TV monitor. Yeah, so as we can see, there's all sorts of stuff going on, all sorts of critters, and scattered along the bottom of the seafloor you can also find wreckage from the Aurora. That's the ship that I crashed here on. Yeah, kind of disturbing, these like underwater chunks. But let me go ahead and show you. Ooh, what's this? These are some of the like, ooh, crap, the resources you have to get in this game. So I just found some gold, I think. And then if we start swimming this way, actually, I'm about to die and run out of air. I need to go to the surface. Oh, whoa, yeah. Look at this thing. Isn't it cool? I don't know. These big critters, they've got things growing on their back. All right, I really am about to drown. Let me go to the surface. I've got all my air out back. Let's go back under. Which direction is, yeah, see that? I think these are some of the biggest, like, non-dangerous critters in the game. But let me take you to my base, which is over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there's another one. There's two of them over there. And here's the start of the hill up to my base. These are some of the plants I've planted. You can use them for stuff. Um, I like the fact that they glow. So I've planted quite a bit, as you can see here. And that is my beautiful, beautiful base. Let's go look at it. So I've got all sorts of plants growing everywhere. These are all plants that I've found in various places throughout the map and brought them back here to enjoy. Because I've turned off thirst and hunger, tedious details that I don't want to deal with when I'm trying to entertain myself. I'm sure some of these plants were meant to like feed me or give me water or something. But again, since I turned that off, I have mostly just been gathering things that I thought looked pretty. There's a couple things in here that are actually you use them for stuff, like these mushrooms. You can use those for stuff. You can use this plant for different supplies. And then I started growing this sea crown stuff because I stumbled upon it and my little scanner was like, oh, it's extinct or it's going to be extinct. There's only one or two plants. So I brought some seeds back and I started planting it. Come to find out, it's important. I don't know what it's important for, but I have learned that it is important. So I've got a lot of it growing. All right, let's go into the base. So let me show you first my living quarters. They're set up separately. And I did build this base from the ground up. When you arrive in the game, all you have is like some tools and you're on the emergency pod. And so pretty much everything that you see here, I've had to construct since then with minerals and other materials that I have found in the world. So this aquarium is one of the aquariums that I use to capture fish that are floating around inside the base. I think I told you that I had a glitch and game seems to think that my base is underwater even though like inside it's underwater even though it's dry inside. So occasionally I find like fish swimming around. There's like my little stuffy. It belonged to one of my dead coworkers who has since been eaten by crab creatures on the Aurora. I took it in here. I've got a little observatory. This is another plant that I think you're supposed to like eat stuff off of, but I found it and I brought it back here again because I just think it's really pretty. And those also glow at night. Got a little seating area, nice little poster. This is another dead coworker's belongings. More dead coworker belongings over there. And then up here, if you go all the way up here is what I like to call high room. It's a room that's just built really high. It's right on the surface of the water. I built it because I wanted somewhere that was like above the water that you could have a nice view. Just a little glass ceiling. And if you want some fresh air, you can actually go outside here. Oh, did you see that fish? Off in the distance is the platform where I am trying to build my escape rocket. And I actually need to go deeper into this world to finish finding the supplies to build my escape rocket. So yeah, that's the base from the outside at night. And at nighttime you can really, really appreciate all the glowing plant life. Especially, let's go up here. Look how these glow at night. Aren't they pretty? All right, so let's actually go into, I guess you could think of as like the work area of my base. I just wanted as much plant life as possible in the base, so these are just all plants that I've been gathering and bringing back here and planting. Here's some of my photos. It's another one over here. And this is the one where I was telling you where I made a photo that was of this seating area. And in the photo on the wall is another photo that shows the seating area. And on that photo is another photo that shows the seating area. The effect is a little bit lost because the plants have since grown, and actually, I haven't grown any plants here yet. So let me show you how that works. I just grab my knife and I find the plant that I want and I just slash at it. Hold on, let me see if I can get closer. Come on. There we go. And it gives me a seed. I'm going to grab there and then to plant it, I just transfer the seed into the plot. And you can see some tiny versions there already starting to glow. Here's the alien containment, that like aquarium that I found and built here. I've been growing some eggs from babies, and I'm not sure why the game allows me to do this, but let's get inside and see if I can grab one of these. That's the stalker. Oh, damn it, got it.
Peeper, I'll grab. I think I might keep one of the stalkers. I like them. Or maybe I won't. Let's actually grab all the animals that are in here. I've grown all of these from. Oh man.
Inventory's full of fish. I can't grab any more, but I'm going to go back out and release them. Again, I have no idea why I'm supposed to do this, but and it left. Damn, it's already gone. Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's right there. I wonder if it's going to hang around the base since I grew it. That would actually be really fun. if it decided it wanted to hang around the base. Hi. Hi. Are you nice now? Will you not kill me because I raised you? Oh, Hope, it's not going to attack me. I think it's not going to attack me because I raised it. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I've got to grow more eggs. All right, I haven't shown you the entire base. Let's go back inside. More plants over here, along with a nice photo. More plants in this corner, along with another photo. This is the bioreactor. I feed it biological materials and it produces energy. First time I used this, I completely missed the description where it says compost organic matter into energy. And I stuck a fish in there and it was immediately composted and turned into energy. I felt so bad. And I will mention something else about how I've designed this space. I've tried to make it so that from all different angles you can see something beautiful and interesting. So with through the glass ceiling you can see some glowing creepvine that I planted over there, which is nice. And if you walk through here, we've got some more creepvine glowing plants down there. It's nice. And in here, I've also covered every available surface with all kinds of plants. So here's another photo. Dead coworker's cap. I stole that. Here's another planter along with a picture. All of this is like storage for my minerals. All my minerals. Titanium. I've got some glass, lead, diamonds, copper. Uh, in here, I've got some rubies, some magnetite, emeralds, silver. What's in here? Oh, this is gold, and this is lithium. Oh, and apparently I've learned in this game that the company I work for is going to ask me to pay for all these minerals that I'm finding and using to build stuff. Apparently, my current debt is probably already up to at least $3 million. I'm not exaggerating. The game told me. This is another poster I found from a dead guy. I've been collecting these, a microscope, a sample analyzer. Again, I don't know what this is for, but I'm sure I'll find out. Hey, you want some coffee? Let's make some coffee. This is funny. It's going to brew the coffee into no cup. It's just going to come spewing out, even though the cups are right there. See? Excellent. Now, here is the coffee. Real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. I can't drink this because I turned off hunger and thirst. I can't set this coffee down. I can only perhaps make it, smell it to enjoy it, and then throw it away in here. Now I'm going to throw the coffee away. Over here is my scanner room. So, how this works is I've got a couple remote cameras that I can just like control and look around the world. And I can also search for specific materials. And when I search for them, they'll show up with like a beacon, and I can go out into the world and find those materials. But I don't know if you recall, but this is the camera that I was telling you that the stalker fish really love to play with. Okay, so this is not me. I'm in the camera now. So this is the remote camera. And I'm going to see if the stalker fish will do it. Oh, come on. That was fast. That was really fast. Okay, I'm stuck. Stalker, that's the one I grew. Aw. Oh, it got me again. Whoops. Okay, let go. They just like to play with metal. I don't really know why. But let's go bring this camera back. Okay. Here's another aquarium for the fish that I capture inside. And if you look around this particular large room, if you kind of, maybe hard to see with how I'm recording the screen, but every so often, if you look around, you'll see bubbles coming up through the floor and into the ceiling. Because again, this is the only glitch I've really encountered, but the game seems to think that these two rooms specifically, this large room and the other large room, are underwater. So occasionally, just walking through here, I'll find fish. This is my sea moth. I chose her color scheme myself. And over here is my prawn suit. See, it's just like a mech suit. And let's go outside. And here are my backups, the ocean spray and nameless backup. Over here are my battery chargers. This is what I use to make stuff. So I gather resources and I come over here and I use this fabricator to make stuff. I'm going to pick up these power cells because this is what I use to power my submarine. And this is as good a time as any to bring these charged batteries back to the submarine. Let's go look at the submarine. Goodness, a lot of features in this game, like a lot of my vehicles, the base, they have beacons, so if I ever like kind of get disoriented or lose track of where things are, I can follow the beacon. All right, let's go look for my submarine. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? My yellow submarine. Let's go aboard. All right. I left the lights on. Whoops. I meant to turn those off. Okay. So let's go up to the front. I just step up there and I can pilot the sub. And this is the actual, I guess, upstairs of the submarine. Again, as many plants as possible. Because if I'm going to be stuck in this tin can, I might as well enjoy it and look at something pretty. I want to bring along my prawn suit or the sea moth. I can actually park them down there and bring them with me. And here's where I store my power cells. It takes 6 of these to run the submarine. Creature decoys. I haven't had to use these yet. I don't think I've gone deep enough to really warrant it, but you can see the batteries here. Oh, that one's empty. All right, I'm going to turn off the lights to save battery. And you can see this tree glows, which is really nice. And there's the outside. All right, let's exit. Back to base. Just put it in there. Hi, kitty. Buddy's here. Hi, honey. What you doing? All right. I think I'm gonna show you some of the scary stuff. Mm. Buddy. Buddy. Buddy, are you hungry? Yep. That was the look of hunger. All right, let me get in the sea moth and then feed this cat. Hold on. All right, and we're back. Buddy has been fed. Come here, baby. All right, we're back. Okay. So I'm in my little submersible. And now I want to show you some scary stuff.
I set a beacon earlier in the game, just kind of letting me know how to get to where I'm trying to go.
right, you ready? Here we go. So this is the sea floor, but oops, there's more underneath. Look at this. It's the whole world down here.
That kind of crashing sound you hear, it's the sound of fish smacking into my submersible. It's a really loud noise.
So there's some cool stuff down here. Oops. Most of what's down here is pretty harmless. There are some things that will absolutely try to kill you, like that thing. And they live inside the mushrooms. The people that crashed on this planet before, their ship was called the Degassi, and they came here about 10 years ago. One of the bases that they built was in this cave, and so you can find remnants of it. But the main base that they have is somewhere in this cave. No, the base is somewhere. Where is the base? Oh, it's underneath me. There we go. So you can see, oops, that's the old base. And I came down here earlier with my prawn suit to look for minerals, but got stuck. So that's why you see these platforms. I built them because I needed a way to kind of hop out of this cave system.
Yeah, let's get out of here. And we're out. Let's go look at some other stuff.
I think I want to show you the blood kelp forest. I'll definitely figure out how I can record the actual TV using an HDMI capture device. But right now, this is what we've got. And we're going down. What's this? What is this? Whoa, what happened? Oh. Oh no. Oh my God. Surface. Oh man, my sea moth is really messed up. I gotta fix it. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. So to fix my sea moth, I actually have to hop out, grab my repair gun, and then repair it, which is kind of crazy. Betty. You can't see it, but Buddy's in my lap. Should we try that one more time? Nope. I've just got attacked again. Damn it. I am like really getting attacked here. I'm going to try to go down again. I just kind of want to show you the kelp forest. We're still going down. Oh, I found it. We're going deeper. We're going deeper. And that's Buddy right there. He's watching too. And here we are in the blood kelp forest. Oh, wow. It sure is scary. Buddy, you are in the way. Buddy, come here. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I had to move Buddy out of the way. Okay. Ah! 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 Oh my God. Okay, that's all you get to see of it, Hope. I'm about to die. I'm running. That creature was a warper, and those are the things that like have destroyed or almost destroyed my submersible in the past. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Anything following me? No. All right, let's get out and fix this again. All right, it's fixed. So yeah, that's the blood kelp zone. Let's go back to base. Now the last thing I'd like to show you is some of the submechanophobia elements of this game, as well as a Leviathan. So I'm going to go back to the base and drop off my sea moth, empty my pockets, and prepare to die. I think I'm going to get out for a second. I don't know what kind of egg this is. Oh, it's a stalker egg. Yay, I'm going to raise another stalker. Oh, there it is. Aren't they cute? They like to play with metal. See them all playing with that piece of metal? Oh, oh, they're coming for me. So let's go put it in this alien containment. All right, it's in here. Look at it. All right, baby. There we go. Grow well. I'm going to go without my sea moth because I don't want it to be destroyed. And we are going directly for the ship. As long as you stick to the sides of the ship and you don't get too far out into the front of the ship or the back of the ship, you're okay. It only really gets dangerous if you're trying to like go back there or if you're going to hang out in the front of the ship. That's when you run into trouble. And I will show you exactly what that trouble is. But let's go underwater. You can see as we get closer to the ship, we start to come across more and more wreckage. All right, I'm really close. There's the ship. And I'm going to swim along here and show you some of the horrifying things at the front. Let's go. So this area right along the side of the ship is pretty safe. There's a lot of materials that you can harvest and drill. We're getting to the front of the ship now, closer. There's another stalker. There's actually a couple of them. Hey guys. Here. This is horrifying to me. Oh, everything's starting to shake. See all the wreckage? Ugh. And see that thing? That is one of the Leviathans. Let's go in here. Yeah, see all the wreckage? I hate this. I absolutely hate it. Ugh. It's just all the pieces of the smashed up ship. It's here under the water. Isn't it gross and horrifying? I really hate this. Absolutely hate it. See, just the torn apart ship. All right, let's go die. I want to show you that Leviathan, and in order to really show it to you, I'm gonna have to probably die. It's okay. Let's leave the wreckage, the relative safety of the wreckage. Oh, there it is. Let's go swim towards it. I might as well try to scan it. Oops. I'm here. Ah, ah, come here. Isn't it scary? Oh, I'm about to die. Come here, friend. Hello? Oh, and I died. All right. And one of the really horrifying things about this game is that there are different types of leviathans. Let me go show you the kind that attacks you if you go past the crater, if you sort of leave the boundaries of the game. It might take a while, so I'll speed this part up in the playback. Another thing I think is scary, like there's an island out here. Oops. But it's hard to see. It's hidden by clouds, and you don't really know it's there until you're practically right on top of it. All right, we should be getting close to the island now. So any minute it's gonna pop out. You'll see. Yep. There it is. And there's more of it. Yeah, see that? Now the freaky thing about this island is not just that it appears so suddenly, but this island is also floating. It is a floating island. See? You can even like swim underneath it. Isn't that cool? Now I'm going to keep going southwest. I'm going to keep going, and my goal here is to eventually make it past the crater because I want to show you one of the other types of Leviathan that's here. I think there's like all different kinds of Leviathans, but I've only met two types, the one that just killed me and these so-called ghost Leviathans that live just outside the crater where the game takes place. And I think it's like they're meant to kind of, you know, keep you from going too far. You just needed to get a little bit of air. Let's keep going. I'll know that I've gone too far because the water will turn like really blue. Here's the surface. Oh, we're here. All right, we're outside the crater. And the ghost Leviathan should be here somewhere. There's a surface up there. Where is this thing? Oh, something's killing me. What is it? There it is. You see it? Let me take a picture. Look at it. Hold on, I'm going to try to scan it. Let me see if I can scan it. Can I scan it? I'm about to die. Oh, I died. So yeah, that's another type of Leviathan. Vending machine. I don't eat, so did it give me snacks? Oh, it gave me snacks. A rice snack. Well, I'm going to smell it real good and then throw it away because I can't eat it. Has my stalker egg hatched? No. But those trees we planted, see these grew? They already grew. But yeah, maybe it's time for bed. For the character, not for me. So let's go to bed. Look at the beautiful glowing base. Entrance to. And here we are. I wonder if I can see that stalker I raised out of my window. Let's go look. But this is how I go to bed. I don't know that sleeping in the game really does anything other than makes it the next day. So you don't have to wait for it until it's daytime again. Yeah, see, I'm awake now. Oh, there is the stalker I raised. It's right there. It's cute. Let's go look at it. Oh. That's my camera. What is my camera doing there? Wait a second. Wait a second. What is this doing here? Did you guys? Oh, I bet they took it and they brought it over here because they like to play with metal. Goofy guys. I thought I had a camera there. That's strange. Okay, let's drop it. All right. But oh my God, it's a fish. No, 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 no. Go, grab it. Yes. That's what I mean by like occasionally like I'll just find fish above the water or floating around in here. Let's go put it in the fish tank. There's another one. Look at it. See, it's just floating around. Yes. Got it. Okay. Don't see any. Oh, yes, there's another one. Do you see that? I'm finding a lot in here today. See it floating back there? Oh, I don't want to climb the ladder. I want to get out. I want to catch this fish that's floating everywhere. Oh, damn. I wonder where it is. Did it move? I think the fish is gone. All right, I'll stop there. You've seen my base and everything. And now, when I talk to you on the phone and tell you about my games in Subnautica, you'll know what I'm referring to. Next time, maybe I'll take you on a ride on my submarine. Oh, did that egg hatch? The egg hatched! Look, it's a baby stalker. Let's go look at it. Oh, isn't it cute? Super cute. Oh, wow. I want to go in. Look at it. It's so little. All right. I'll save my progress for today.